Aloha and welcome to the Embodied Healing Self podcast with your host, jenmons. Each week, join me for soul-inspired, conscious conversations around embodied healing and awakening to your soul's purpose. Thank you for listening in. Happy holidays! What's up, you guys? Oh my goodness, we are in the home stretch for the holiday season. And how are you guys doing? I'm wondering how you're doing. I gotta be honest, like straight up, I'm a little grunchy. Gifts is like not my thing. And yeah, the holidays with like all these parties to go to and performances. I have a dancer and she's done 10 Christmas performances already. And at this point in time, on a personal note, my father has been in the hospital for a month. So my greatest Christmas wish is to spend another Christmas with him. So yeah, it's challenging. And last week I did a meditation on reducing stress during the holidays. And the truth is, you guys, it's a lot. Everyone I talk to is it's just a lot with Christmas gatherings and performances and events, and you got to buy this gift and that gift, and maybe you're hosting a Christmas party. Maybe you don't even celebrate Christmas. Maybe you're doing Hanukkah and you've been doing it for a long time. Maybe you're celebrating Kwanzaa or some other holiday, but whatever it is, there's this kind of energy in the air this time of the year where it's it's winter and we're supposed to be resting, and yet we're overscheduling and doing all these things. So just, if there's one thing that I could say, and I'm saying this to myself as I say it to you, but try to find the joy in it. Just try to find something fun, whether it's decorating cookies or dancing to Santa Christmas songs or karaoke to Christmas songs. Yes, we've been known to do quite a few of all of these in our house. Try to find something. Just invite that new part of you and just let go of whatever, all the stuff you think you have to do. So this week, I'm going to invite you to listen in on my 5 simple, because we don't need a longer to-do list, simple tips for healthy, holistic holidays. And many of you know I've been in the integrative holistic world for about 12 years coaching, but 15 years with my personal experience. And every year I share tips for a healthy holiday. My idea of health has expanded from physical health and nutrition to spiritual health, emotional empowerment, relationships, connection, and even abundance. So it's the whole big universe inside you, the wholeness of who you are. So my 5 tips, we're going to keep it simple this year. Number 1, the 2 S's. The 2 S's to cut down on, to release: sugar and stress. Nobody wants to hear this because there's all kinds of delicious Christmas treats, but do you really have to have the whole thing, or can you just try a little bit just to have the taste? From years and years and years of experience in integrative health coaching and functional medicine, nutrition, and detoxification, the only thing that I would ever tell everybody that is universally not good for any of us is sugar. It's addictive. It harbors bacteria and viruses. It's a feeding ground for bacteria, viruses, yeast, candida, acidosis, which are all the things that create dis-ease or illness, chronic or acute, in the body. So just an invitation, especially the white refined sugars, the candies, the cookies, the brownies, the cakes, even alcohol. I invite you to just moderate, because alcohol has a shoot ton of sugar in it. And, it just taxes the liver. And the other one, of course, is stress. The big capital S, TRE, stress. Whatever it is that you think that you have to do, you have to buy for your family, just be realistic with yourself. Does it have to happen right now? Does it have to happen this year? Does it have to be perfect? Do I have to have all the right food? Do I have to have the perfect dress? Do I have to host another party? Do I have to go to this performance? Do I have to go to this gathering? And I invite you to say no. A very nice, clean, self-empowered, feels really good to just say, my time is committed and I'm just not able to do all of these things. Your time might be committed to yourself, and that can be a really wonderful thing. So number 1, cutting down on the 2 capital S's, sugar and stress. Number 2, let go of expectations. Let go of the expectation of maybe the gift you think you're going to get from your special someone, of the expectation of spending the holiday with a special someone. Maybe you're feeling lonely or wishing that you had somebody special to spend the holiday with. Maybe it's to host a Christmas party or to go to one or to buy that special present for somebody. Maybe it's to travel somewhere. Maybe it's to have a loved one present at a gathering who's not feeling so well. Maybe it's to have a family gathering when we're still in this pandemic after almost 2 years. So whatever that expectation is, I'm going to lovingly invite you to be curious about what it would feel like to let go of it. What if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't happen the way you want? What if it doesn't happen the way you hope? It's okay. Life goes on. There will be more experiences. And sometimes things happen in a different way and we don't realize it in the moment, but it's actually better for us in the long run. Let go of that expectation of maybe that Christmas bonus that you're hoping for from work. That can be a big one too, for those of you that might be experiencing financial stress this year. So maybe it's the expectation of making it through the holidays super healthy. I mean, these tips will help, but you do everything you can and then you let it go. So number 1, cut down on sugar and stress. Number 2, let go of expectations. Number 3, spend time with loved ones. It could be a pet. It could be your friends. It could be your parents, your grandmother, your grandfather, your friend's new baby. It could be nature. But spend time in the feeling of love and connection, whether through FaceTime, hopefully you get to do some in person, whether it's going on a trip with somebody, maybe it's even yourself. But I really want to invite you to spend time in the energy of love and connection, reflection, relationship, growth with someone or even yourself, but really go out of your bubble and create the intention to connect. Maybe it's an old friend. Maybe it's your in-laws. But spend time with loved ones. Find a way to do that over the next couple of weeks, the holiday season. Number 4, enjoy the experience. Whatever the experience is for you. Maybe it's gift wrapping. Maybe it's the food at a gathering. Maybe it's preparing the food. Maybe it's decorating cookies with your kids or the neighborhood kids, having a cookie making party and having everybody over, singing songs and letting your kitchen get messy. Maybe it's driving around and looking at the holiday lights. Maybe it's decorating your Christmas tree. Maybe it's preparing gifts for the 12 days of Hanukkah. Whatever holiday it is that you're celebrating. Maybe it's preparing for your trip. And just slowly and mindfully and intentionally packing for your trip. Maybe it's gift shopping and just being really intentional about that perfect gift. Maybe it's the ritual of attending a service on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or to celebrate your holiday in a way that's meaningful for you. Whatever that is, I invite you to fully give yourself permission to enjoy the experience, because here's the thing, every experience is the last time that experience happens that way. And the people that we share experiences with, at some point in time, that experience will be that last experience with them. We just never know when that's going to be. I'll say that again. Every experience that we have may be the last time we have an experience with a particular person. At some point in time, it will be. So really being grateful and enjoying it. And number 5, ways to keep yourself grounded through the holiday season. I invite you to find some time to reflect. Reflect on the past year and allow yourself to release the learnings and the challenges that maybe didn't go as you had hoped. You'll get to do this, of course, if you do an end of the year ritual. But I just invite you to move forward with that intention. We're wrapping up the end of 2021 and asking yourself, what did I learn? What was I grateful for this year? What were the challenges? How do I want to show up moving forward? And giving yourself permission to journal. We held a release, reflect, and renew workshop over the weekend. And it's just a powerful experience. Super powerful. There's a lot of intention in writing, and even more so in sharing, and then being seen and witnessed. Because it's hard. It's hard to say the things that were difficult over the year, but it's important to share. It's important to release it and let it go. So spend some time reflecting on the year and just noticing what you might want your intentions to be moving forward. So to recap, number 1, cut down on sugar and stress. Number 2, let go of expectations. Number 3, spend time with loved ones. Meaningful time with your loved ones. Not just showing up to the party because I have to and it's my family. But finding something to appreciate about just maybe one particular person, maybe the most typical person in your family at your holiday gathering. Number 4, enjoying the experience. The gift giving, the gift wrapping, making food, decorating the tree, attending your service, whatever that is. And number 5, reflecting, releasing, and renewing and rejuvenating your soul, your well-being for the season, letting it go, letting it stay behind you so that you can fully step into a new year feeling empowered and confident, nurtured and held and loved. Wishing you all a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. For me, personally, it's Christmas. I'm wishing you all a very beautiful time, a sacred time with your friends and your family and your loved ones, with yourself, whoever that might be. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.
The content of this podcast is to educate, inspire, and inform you of pathways to an embodied healing self. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice from your medical doctor, therapist, registered dietitian, or nutritionist for any questions you may have regarding your diagnosis or condition. Hello, friends, and thank you so much for joining me today and being a part of this community. I know there are many other podcasts that you could be tuning into, and I am deeply honored that you chose to listen in and be present with me today. I love and cherish and appreciate you, and I want to invite you to join our tribe and Facebook group under jenmons.com/connect. I would also love to gift you your guide to discovering and overcoming the self-limiting beliefs standing in the way of you living in optimal health, more energy, fulfillment, and self-confidence to create an embodied, healthy, whole you. You can find this at jenmons.com/tribe. I also have one small request to help spread the love. In order for this podcast to show up in the feed of social media platforms of other like-minded people, we need reviews. So please head on over to jenmons.com/podcast to leave a review. You will also find other inspiring episodes on that page. So I personally read these reviews weekly and would love to give you a shout out and share your kind words with our listeners. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as jenmons or the Wholistic Coach with the W Wholistic and jenmons jenmons.com. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. Aloha.